One moment here, everyone. We are just kind of setting up our dual stream ability here. So just give us 1 second here. Getting the Cameo set up. Not the Cameo, but the TikTok stream set up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, work. Alright. This should work now. Come on. Let's get working, TikTok. Come on. There we go. Live. And we're doing this. For those of you wondering, I'm setting up the stream on the TikTok. Well, I may need to adjust our angle a little bit here. It can be a little bit funky with that one there. Give me 1 second here. I'm just setting up the TikTok stream right now. For those of you wondering what's going on as I hit go live, there's that. We're live on this phone, live on the other. Alrighty. Whew. There we go. I'm going to try to get these set up in a way that I can read the chats, though I can't always guarantee it. We've got 2 different streams running right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have ourselves a good time. Let me actually grab my iPhone charger real quick. I did not realize the iPhone, which is what we're streaming to the TikTok on, was low. 1 second here. I thought that was at 60%, not 20. Holy hell. 1 second here, people. There's some easy, quick fix here. Ain't nothing hard to do. Just gotta grab my cords. One moment here. Didn't realize one of the phones was low. I thought it was fully charged up before we went live here. Apparently my mind draws blanks. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. As I get set up here, finish, get the stream credentials going and everything. Look, what we're doing today is simple. We're going to be doing our typical workout, but this time we're doing it with a purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's stream, both here on YouTube and here over on TikTok, we are raising money for Make-A-Wish of Massachusetts and of Rhode Island, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Get some cat hair on my mouth. Gotta love Kowser. I hate when I get her cat hair in my mouth. That being said, we ain't gonna waste any time, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys wish to help bring some kids' dreams come true, or make some kids' dreams come true, if you want to help do a little good for this world, well then, you guys can do that in a few different ways. If you're watching over on YouTube, in the description of this stream, you will find direct links over to the campaign that they're doing, along with direct links to donate to the campaign, which will help out greatly. We have a goal of raising $500, and we'll probably be doing that over the process of a couple of streams, but we want to try to do that and raise up as much as we can. That being said, I've got a goal for today's live stream. If we can make it to the halfway marker of $250 at the very least, we will add an extra hour onto our ride. Today, we'll be riding for an hour straight. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to make me do a second hour straight, non-fucking-stop, we got to get to $250 raised. That being said, if you're watching on TikTok, on my page, there is a post that features a QR code link that'll take you directly where to donate into the campaign as well. If you guys check out the links in the description here on YouTube, It'll take you directly to the campaign, along with a link to donate as well. We're looking to try and do some good in the world, people, you know what I'm saying? So here's a good opportunity to do so. I'm going to set my resistance up. I got to be careful because these shorts ride up on me a little bit, but I felt like wearing them because it's the most cushioned. So without further ado, I'll do my best to read chat. Both chats are extremely tiny, and I'm slightly dyslexic. So without further ado, let's get right into things. Let's get pedaling away, chat. Here we go. Current time is 5:14, which means we don't stop pedaling till 6:14. And if we end up making $250 today, well then, guess what? We'll be going until 7:14. But ladies and gentlemen, you've got to remember, if you want to donate for this type of thing, if you're on TikTok, check my most recent posts. There is a post with a QR code directly to the campaign and donating. And if you're on YouTube, if you look at the description of the stream, you will find links to the campaign and to donating as well. Let's help make kids' lives a little bit better, guys. All right. Whew. What's up, buddy? Not a whole lot. Been doing a lot of planning for Rolling Loud coming up. That's going to be a fun musical performance. Kind of excited for that. I'm also excited for a lot of other things as well. I'm going to push my bike up just a little bit further. Away from the wall. Because this bitch is really close to the wall right now. All right, back to pedaling. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all are having a good day. And please do remember, ladies and gentlemen, every dollar helps out in the cause. Raising money for the kids. Whew. Over on Instagram, that ad should be going up and everything, letting people know that we're live. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Hopefully you're good. Hey, to my buddy that's helping me make sure we get the links posted up in the stream chat over here on YouTube and such, can you help me make sure I post that on the Instagram, the fucking announcement was posted? Past couple of days, it's had the issue where it says it uploads, but then I go open it again and it's still uploading that same video. All that being said, chat, I hope we're all having a good day, and I hope you guys are ready to help make the lives of a lot of kids a lot better. Whew. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is a good motherfucking day, ladies and gentlemen. It is a good mother-loving day. Whew. Just gotta keep going strong, keep doing a thing, keep living life every day. Have to keep it going on, keep on going strong. Let's all do this today. Whew. Whew. How we doing, chat? How we doing today? Remember, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, to check out the links in the description and mention in chat to find out more about today's stream. And to our friends over on TikTok, please make sure to check out the page. We do have a post where we have the QR code posted up, which will take you directly to the campaign. We're looking to raise up about $500, man. Trying to help out the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Let's do this. let's talk about so much stuff to talk about. Whew. Don't go full force, Chris. Keep your stamina, brother. Hey, you know what? I'm keeping it, brother. I'm keeping it. We'll get through this workout just fine. And as a reminder to stream, if we can make it to $250 raise tonight, we will extend the workout another hour. That's going to be all up to you guys. Every cent, every dollar helps everyone. Whew. Whew. Just gotta keep on pedaling, keep strong, oh yeah. Whew. Whew. Feeling good like I should. Da, da, da. Got the world go round the neighborhood. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing so far? Hopefully you all are having a good time. Whew, meat salad tutorial? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe as a way to help us celebrate reach our donation goal, we'll set up a special type of meat salad recipe. But you guys gotta help us make it to that goal. We're looking to raise 500 bucks. Help Make-Wish Foundation make some kids' wishes come true. And if you can't donate, helping us out by sharing the stream out, letting people know what's going down tonight, that'll help us out even more. Get some more eyes on here, people. Every dollar, every penny, it helps us out a lot. Trust me on that one. Whew. Gotta keep going strong, keep pedaling on. What a good pace. Good pace, good pace. Just gotta keep going at it strong. Whew. I'll tell you one thing. Everyone. I'm excited. I'm excited to see if we can accomplish our goal. Raise some money for a good cause. Help bring a little more good karma into this world, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Just gotta keep paddling on. Paddling on, staying strong. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there struggling to find the motivation to work out, just know that you're worth the effort. All you gotta do is find a workout, repetitious movement that you can enjoy and that you can do with some pride, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We don't just keep our positive vibes in our mental minds, we put it in our physical bodies too. Keep in mind, we must be completed inside to feel truly divine. Whew. Alrighty. Just gotta keep paddling on. Keep paddling strong. 'Cause we already know it's feeling good, bro. Whew. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. So we've hit roughly our first 10 minutes of our ride here, so we're 1/6 of the way done. And I just want to make a comment that I like doing stuff like this, you know? Trying to do some good for this world while also getting my workout in, you know? Feels pretty good. Whew. That being said, I won't lie, it ain't easy to do these rides without breaks, you know? But it is a good way to get a good workout in. I'll tell you what. Do 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 do. You guys think I should grab a dumbbell? Maybe pump a little iron as I work out on the bike? Should I take the roughly 3 seconds it would take for me to grab it, to stop and grab that dumbbell? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you aren't able to donate, you can help us out greatly by just sharing the stream out and letting people know about us. Appreciate having you guys here, helping spread the word of a good cause, helping to raise some money for a very, very good reason, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that much. Remember, chat, remember. To my friends on YouTube, check the links in the description. And to my friends over on TikTok, there's a QR code featured on my page that should take you directly to the campaign and everything else. Keep going strong. Keep going strong. Even when you feel down, even when things are pushing you. That being said, chat, I hope you guys are ready. Tonight is filled with opportunities to spread the love and the good joy of the world. So if you guys want to help out, bring a little joy into people who are struggling in lives, specifically helping out some children, help grant some wishes, check out the links. If you're on YouTube, check out the link featured in the description of the stream. We also got the account out there, sharing it out in the chat. We've also got our QR code featured over here on the TikTok page as well. It'll take you to all the information you need for the campaign and to donate. And I'm telling you guys, if you could donate $1, I'm telling you right now, that $1 does a heck of a lot. It helps bring a smile to a young person's face. That being said, as I mentioned, if we can make it at least $250 tonight, I will extend our workout another hour. And instead of just going 1 hour straight on the bike, we'll do 2. But we gotta hit 250 first. And if we hit our full $500 goal tonight, well, I might just have to do 3 whole hours then. But that's up to you guys. So do what you can. Whether you can donate or help by just sharing the stream around and help getting the word out there. Whew. Let me tell you guys something. Oh. Life is a crazy game sometimes. Sometimes we all need a little help with the game. So don't be afraid to take a moment to help out people who need it. All right, here we go. Tell you guys what, if we can reach our total goal of 500 tonight, I will attempt to do a wheelie on this stationary bike. And it is something I have done before, but trust me, it ain't easy. But if we can make it to that 500 marker tonight, I'll give it an honest try for you guys. And we'll try to hold it as long as we can. How's that sound, chat? Triple or nothing, basically. So do what you can, whether it's dropping $1 into the bucket or sharing it around so more people see it. We appreciate the help. Gotta keep going strong, ladies and gentlemen. We're approaching our roughly 16 minutes in marker, which is nice. We've hit our roughly first, well, I mean, at 20 minutes we'll be at our first, like, fifth of the way. So, going into this almost 20 minutes in, nonstop, I will admit that you can feel it as a bigger guy, but it feels like an amazing feeling to me. I'm telling you guys, ain't nothing like that feeling of feeling alive, you know? If you're out there, you've been nervous about getting into shape or doing what I'm doing, sometimes you just gotta dive right into it. You just gotta do it. And you can't let your nerves or your fears take control. You guys are all absolutely amazing, all absolutely awesome. I keep getting wedgies, but that's okay. It's a good problem to have when you lose so much weight that your clothes have to be tied on to fit. That's such a good question. That's a good problem to have. Whew. Oh, man. Whew. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are biking with a roughly 60% resistance, which puts us at a roughly, it's like a pretty steep hill, right? It's a relatively steep hill. I wouldn't say mountain per se, but you're definitely in the hills when you start hitting that 60% on this bike. And, whew, feels good to have high resistant pace runs like this. I tell you, reminds me that I'm not as old as I think I am. I still got years left in me. Whew. Whew. Just gotta keep going strong, baby. We gotta keep going strong. Hell yeah. Whew. Keep it up. Keep going strong. Pick the pace up. Maybe bring the resistance up a little bit. Whew. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta keep testing yourself in life. Push past your limitations. And remember, if you're looking to do some good tonight, put some good karma in that world, all you gotta do is, if you're on YouTube, check out the description. We got links in our description to the campaigns and where to donate to our Make-A-Wish charity stream. We also have our account there posted in chat as well. And over here on TikTok, if you go to my page, we have the QR code posted up as well. You'll be able to find all that information and such. I'm telling you guys now, this is an amazing opportunity. And like I said, if you can't donate, can't even drop $1, that's fine. Just share the stream out. That helps us out too. We want to bring as many eyes onto the cause as possible, people. Keep strong, keep resilient. Turn it down a little bit for resistance. Hold that pace. Hold up some box. Hold up your fist like you're boxing. Do a little shadow boxing. Couple of jabs. Help change it up a little bit. Whew. Remember, chat, we're trying to raise $500 tonight for Make-A-Wish. And we'll have a couple of streams. We're going to try to raise some money. We want to help Make-A-Wish be able to grant some wishes for kids. So if you guys could donate, even $1 helps. And if not, share the stream around, my friends. Put it on your Facebooks, put it on the Instagrams, throw it on Snapchat. Throw it in the group chat that you guys always share the memes with. Just gotta keep going strong, going strong. Keep going strong. Keep going strong. That's how we're feeling today. That's the message of today's stream. Preaching love and strength, baby. Love and strength. Don't forget we have it in all of us. Sometimes we just need help pulling it out of us. Whew. So we are reaching roughly our halfway marker here. From 5:45 will be our halfway point. So we're about 10 minutes out from that. I just want to make a comment real quick that I feel empowered in this workout by the people here today watching, who are there sharing the streams out, who are helping donate, helping spread the word. I feel empowered. Like I'm Goku powering up the spirit bomb. Ooh, you guys are amazing people. And I appreciate all of you for dropping in and helping out such an amazing cause. We don't plan to stop, baby. We don't plan to stop. My aim in this world, ladies and gentlemen, my initial goal when I was born, set in my heart, carved into my soul, my number one goal is to make sure that when I leave this world, it is left in a more happier, hopeful, and inspired state than what I came in with. And right now, I'm feeling a lot of inspiration, man. I'm feeling really empowered. Feel that strength in me, baby. You know, sometimes I like to go quiet because I appreciate the subtle sounds of my workout machine. I don't know, is that weird? Maybe that's just an autistic thing, but like, the sound of the wheel as it glides as I pedal, there's a certain like level of ASMR like satisfaction I get from that little hiss that it makes as the magnetic stoppers apply their pressure. It's kind of cool. If you're ever working out alone and you need a moment to just feel inspired, just listen to how your workout sounds. It'll inspire you. How many pounds you down, bro? Since my heaviest of 511 pounds, I'm down to the 260 marker. For a while now, I bounced between the 250s and the mid 260s. I gotta get new batteries for my scale so I can find out what I am now. But if I had to guess, I'm probably rocking like 262. Been plateauing for a little bit, but at least I'm not plateauing at a miserable point, you know? I tell you what. I'll tell you what, as I ride, why don't I tell you guys a life story? And this life story might even inspire some of you guys to take up your own life-changing journey and maybe work out a little bit. So I had a fall recently, all right? Fell down some steps. I was coming out, after taking care of some business, slipped, fell. And when I went down, my back came down the corner of the steps, right? And I slid down. And at first, I wanted to kind of cry out in pain. But then I just sort of laughed. Like, really hard laughed. Because me, a year ago even, right? Even a year ago, just an extra 100, 150 pounds. That fall would have been so much more devastating. I would have not just walked away with a bruised back and a headache. And I'm telling you guys, I'm grateful for every opportunity I have to grow and to change as a person. That being said, I hope you all are having lovely days. And I hope you guys are taking the chance to check out the information about my collaboration here with Make-A-Wish. Because as I said before, we're trying to make $500 to help them out, help grant some kids' wishes. And like I said, if we can make it to the $250 marker before the end of my workout, we will extend this workout another hour. And if we make it to the full 500, we'll extend it a full extra 2 hours. And, yeah. Let's hope we can get there. If you can donate even $1, that helps out immensely. And if you can't donate $1, just share the stream around. Let people know about us. The more people that do know, the more eyes we get with it. I'm looking to do some good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And my hope is that you guys are too. Whew. Just gotta keep pedaling strong. Keep strong, keep strong, keep going on strong. It's really awesome seeing you like this. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. I don't plan to stop anytime soon. I want to live a long time so I can inspire as many people as I can. That's been my goal since day one of becoming a YouTuber, since day one of getting into entertainment back in the day, before I even picked up a camera. Back when I first started pretending playing with my friends, acting like we were Power Rangers in the front yard, or that we were Naruto characters. Let me tell you something. I only hope one day to have done my job well as an entertainer, so well that I've inspired people to take on their own massive journeys. Silence like it's the last. Ooh, yeah. Dance, dance, dance like it's the last night. I got that song stuck in my head too. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we're all having a good night. And if you guys got suggestions for good music to listen to when you're working out, I find a lot of high energy stuff that's pretty good. Whew. I find a lot of high energy songs tend to get really inspired up my resistance up real quick and try to hold up a pace. So if you're wondering what my resistance at is right now, chat, we're hanging at about a 65%, which is a pretty steep hill. And we are still holding pace. We are still strong. Whew. What was I just talking about? Oh, I can't remember. But you know what I can remember? The feeling of being strong enough to persevere. Persevere, baby. That's gonna be the plan. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if we can make it to our goal tonight, I will pop a wheelie on this thing. That'll not be easy. Whew. Bring it back down about 50%. Take a bit faster of pace. Whew. I'll tell you something, chat. We are now officially at our halfway marker at 2:45. Not 2:45, 5:45, which means we now have roughly a half hour left. And I'll admit it, this kind of thing ain't easy, but it is so worth it because I feel so alive. I'm telling you guys, whether you're doing something good for someone else or you're doing something to better yourself, you'll never beat that feeling about feeling alive. Whew. Whew. For those of you wondering, I've also thought about doing these kind of workouts in costumes too. What do you guys think? Oh, I had to let out a little gas. What would you guys think if I started wearing some costumes? I don't know, I've been considering it for a while. Whew. Back at speed. Had to readjust myself for a second. We're back here. Anyhow, what was I just saying now? Oh my God. Keep losing my train of thought. Whew. Just gotta keep going strong. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, check the description for links to the Make-A-Wish campaign that we're collaborating with. Try and help raise some money to help grant some wishes. If you're on YouTube, links are in the description of the stream and also being shared out by the AirsoftFatty channel here on the chat. And we also have over here on TikTok a post on my page where we have a QR code that'll take you directly to the campaign and how to donate. Like I said, every dollar counts. And if you can't donate, just share the stream around. Help get more eyes on us. Whew. Keep going strong. Yeah. Yeah. We won't stop at all. Not stopping at all. We keep going strong. Yeah. All right. We are strong, everyone. Together, we are the kings of the world. and the queens of the universe. Oh yeah. Whew. Absolute blast from the past. Maybe I am, but you should stick around because even though I'm a blast from the past, that blast is still pretty strong even today. Whew. Feeling good in the neighborhood. Whew, feeling alive. I'll admit, trying to read the chats through the sweat is not easy. The avatar cut is going in nice. Cool that you can still see the shape. Heck yeah, I'm glad you guys can still see it. I just did a trim up not too long ago. When it's not so sweaty and oily, it's clean, it has like the gel in it, it actually looks a lot better, trust me. Whew. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on YouTube, check out the links featured in chat or in the description of the stream. If you're on TikTok, check out one of the recent posts where we have that. Right now, the campaign is looking beautiful at almost $67, guys. We're getting pretty good tonight. Can we break $100? Can we break? Whew. Can we break 100 tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do it. Come on. Whew. 1 second here, chat. I'm going to grab something real quick. I want to grab something off the ground real quick here. Hold up. I want to challenge myself during these last 20-ish, 25 minutes. I want to challenge myself. So there's going to be a brief second where I stop pedaling. Probably 5 seconds total. I got to play it smart. Here we go. 3, 2, stop, hop, grab, hop, set your feet. Adjust, and pedal. Okay, so a little bit more than 5. But now we have ourselves a dumbbell. And I want to challenge myself as we ride to try to do 25 curls. 3, with both arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that ain't easy. That is actually really hard to do while biking. Wow, that was a lot harder to do than you'd expect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second set of 10, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, whew. It's especially hard on the right side to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh, here we go, last set of 5 each arm. Let's see if I can pull through it here. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoo! Oh, okay. That wasn't easy. Oh, I'm gonna put that there in the handlebar for now. Oh, that was not easy to pull off, I have to admit. Do you guys want to hear a life story as I pedal away? We'll probably do another set of 25 closer towards the end of stream. Let's do 50 both arms. But you guys want to hear a quick life story about how I got the name Tank. Because believe it or not, the name Tank is my call sign. My nickname of Tank is actually a call sign from when I used to airsoft back in the day. One of my friends gave it to me. And he said, you know, when you airsoft, you're a lot like a tank. And, you know, this friend of mine was in the military, and he said, you're a lot like a tank. You find your spot, you support your team, you keep us moving, and you keep us safe. And you ain't afraid to go take a few hits. He said, no joke, your nickname should be Tank. And that day, I bought my first little, like, plastic thing to use for melee eliminations in airsofting. And they engraved the name Tank on that there piece of gear. Fast forward about a year, I'm sitting there thinking about making a YouTube channel. And I'm sat there with 2 kids that my mom were fostering at the time. One was real young, about maybe 5. The other was about 10. And I'm sitting there trying to brainstorm ideas for, like, making a YouTube channel, which I call myself. And I asked the kids, you know, we're playing Minecraft, and I said, you know, what do you guys think I should name myself if I make a YouTube channel? And the other 2 said, well, you should name yourself something related to airsoft, because you love airsofting so much. And that seems like it's going to be a big part of your career. I was like, okay, makes sense. You got Jet the Desert Fox Airsoft, Matt the Musketeer, things like that. Makes sense. Well, I kept thinking about it, and I looked at the younger one, and I went, what do you think, buddy? And he looked at me, he goes, you should call yourself something fat, because you're fat. And he just gets laughing. And this is where I'm going to sound like an old person. But in all honesty, when I see a kid laugh at something like that, I don't get mad. I find it endearing. So I thought about it for a minute. We're playing Minecraft. And eventually it just kind of, I just started saying it to myself for a moment. Tank, the airsoft fat. Tank, the airsoft fat. Tank, the airsoft fatty. And on that moment, when that left my tongue, the decision was made. Tank, the airsoft fatty. Now, for those of you who don't know, a little bit of channel trivia for you guys. The original name for the Airsoft Fatty YouTube channel was Tank the Airsoft Fatty. My mother is who you guys have to thank for the channel name being shortened. Because she approached me one day a few months after I started, you know, doing my thing, and I started getting like 5 viewers, 10 viewers a video. I felt like king, you know, top of the world back then, with just 10 viewers, you know. She suggested, she said, you know, if you're going to keep posting and you want to get known, make your name shorter and snappier. And she's like, I know you're proud of your call sign, but just go by AirsoftFatty. I'm telling you, it'll be the greatest decision of your life. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Listen to your mother, because mother knows best. And she knew best, because here we are all these years later, and I barely ever think about the tank, the part of the name. I'll always only remember the AirsoftFatty part. And this person over here on TikTok has asked this quite a bit. I am trying to read all the messages. It's kind of hard to do through the sweat and when your messages are tiny. But someone has been asking quite a few times here, do I miss Battle Creek? Do I miss my hometown? And there's certain things I miss from it, sure. But do I miss Battle Creek entirely? No. So what are some of the stuff I miss as I readjust and just my posturing? One of the things I do miss is some of my friends from back there, some of the family friends that were there. And then there's certain aspects I miss, right? Like I miss going to Lake Michigan every summer. I miss having a lake that's close enough that I could ride my bike to in the summer and not have to spend 8 hours riding to get there. I think what I miss the most is just going out at night in Battle Creek and just kind of riding like my moped or riding my bike around and just kind of seeing the world at night. I'm a big fan of, like, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm a big fan of like nighttime, foggy, moonlit nights. I'm a big fan of that kind of art aesthetic. The kind of art where it's usually like a gas station at night type of photo, you know? I love stuff like that. Have I ever cosplayed? If so, what was your favorite cosplay? So, I've done some basic cosplaying for Star Wars type stuff. I also want to try to address some of the YouTube people here. You're awesome, dude. Keep doing what you're doing. That's the plan, my guy. Anyhow, a lot of it's been just like custom Jedis, never in particular characters. There was a year back in the day where I went to a convention with like a really like poorly made Godzilla suit that was made from like a gray onesie, and my mother sewed the fucking spines on and the tail, and I had to fucking get my hands on the oh my god, I had to plug. Oh my god, it was so hard to find the gloves. I tell you what, those gloves were impossible to find. You literally have to like Google for hours. The mask was easy to get, surprisingly, right? It was one of those rubber Godzilla masks. But like the gloves, oh my god, those were so hard. Hard to find back then. Nowadays, it's easy. It wasn't back then, so I guess you could say Godzilla was probably like my most like accurate cosplay. Or maybe, you know what, better yet, hold up. Another one, Kiba. That's right, so there's two characters I've done in the past, specifically. And that's Godzilla, and I did Kiba from Naruto. And I had a little plush Orochimaru that sat on my shoulder. Let me tell you something, as someone who didn't grow up with particularly dexterous hands and such, that was a fun one to put together. Now, if I were to do a future cosplay, I feel like right now I'm at the perfect weight to cosplay like a Quagsire. Like if I were to do a Pokemon cosplay, I think I could actually pull off a Quagsire. I could probably pull off a Machoke. Honestly, that's probably gonna be if I do it, you know? Anyone on YouTube got any good questions here? I'm glad to see some of our older viewers tuning back in and seeing us again. Feels good to have you guys back. Whew. Whew. Oh, whew. Almost lost my foot in there. That would have been a bad thing. All right. Whew. Someone said favorite Pop-Tart flavor? Oh my God. I'll give you my top three because it always ends up bouncing between these three. But strawberry milkshake, s'mores, and the cookie dough. Whew. There's a Boston cream pie flavor that's delicious. Oh, I gotta try it because Boston cream pies are my favorite donuts. Oh man. I haven't tried that one yet. I gotta try that. That sounds like it's right up my alley. Wowza cowza, that's a pretty flavor. Whew. Let's not fall on my tail end now, all right? Do I like lemonade? Yeah, I love lemonade. It's one of my favorite drinks, especially during the summer. You can even ask my friends, no joke. In the summertime, you will always find a big old pitcher of lemonade just in my fridge. And I'm more of a fan of regular lemonade than pink, though I do mess with pink lemonade. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you're over here on TikTok, if you check some of my recent posts, you'll find a QR code that'll get you all the info you need to know about today's stream and what we're collaborating with and trying to get done. If you're over here on YouTube, keep an eye out. I'll be commenting it in the chat, and it's also in the description of the stream. Let's help make some kids' lives a little bit better and bring a little hope to some little ones. Whew. We are currently about 10 minutes out from completing our workout. So I highly recommend you guys do it. If we can make it to 250 bucks tonight, that will extend our workout an hour. And we'll attempt a wheelie. Trust me, everyone, every dollar helps. Every dollar goes to a good cause. And if you can't donate, you could do the best thing, which is free, and that's sharing us out. Sharing the campaign out there, letting people know. I want to do my best to help these guys out. Doing a very good thing. Whew. All right, chat. We're doing one more set of 25 curls while riding here during our last handful of minutes. So let's do this, shall we? Whew. All right. 2 sets of 10 and a set of 5 for each arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, easy to do on this bike, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50 freaking curls. With just 5 minutes left on the clock. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We're down to the last 5 minutes, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. If you're in a giving mood tonight, even $1, check out the links in the description and in the chat here on YouTube. And check out the recent post here on TikTok for that QR code. And let's help make some kids' lives a lot better. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Oh, keep pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. Come on, don't let your legs cramp up on you. Come on. Don't let the legs cramp up. Come on, Chad, I'm not gonna let the legs cramp up on me. We're gonna keep on going. We just got 3 more minutes left. 3. Come on. I can make it through. Unless some beautiful person in chat wants to get us to 250 tonight. Please make sure, people, listen to what I say. If you're on TikTok, check my most recent post on my page. If you're on YouTube, check the description of the stream. Or even check out my channel, which is commented a couple of times in chat. Whew. We got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, guys. Elmo says, don't forget to share the stream and help out as much as you can. We're down to a minute. We're down to a minute, guys. All right, here we go. Got the resistance on the bike. This last minute, cranking it all the way to 70, baby. Please, chat, take your last second chance here. Donate while you can. Share it out while you can. Help spread the word. Over the next couple of streams, we're going to try to raise money for Make-A-Wish. almost there. Done. Whew. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We have made it to our hour marker. I hope you all have enjoyed today's stream and everything. This has been crazy. This has been awesome. And last I had the chance to check, we were about $67 there. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, over the next couple of streams, we're going to be pushing to try and raise the $500 for Make-A-Wish. It would be amazing if you guys could help us out. And if you can't donate, even just $1, by just sharing us out there and just letting people know, getting eyes on these streams, getting eyes on the campaign, well, that'll help us out just as much. So help spread the word of Make-A-Wish's goal. Help share out the dono link to help get people to help us out and do something good for the cause, you know. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys will tune in to tomorrow's stream, where again, we'll be back at it, trying to raise money to help out people in need. That being said, TikTok is forcing me to move the puzzle piece in place in order to keep the stream going, because apparently it has an auto detector. But yeah, can we do the Elmo voice again? You know what? Sure, I'll do it real quick. But please, everyone, even if you didn't donate today, even if you can't donate, please tune into the next stream tomorrow. We're shooting for 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. times every time now. You can find us here, 5 p.m., working out. Next couple of streams, we'll be working hard to raise that money to help out as many people as we can. If you can't donate, tune into the streams, share the streams out, and let as many people know about them as possible. We have about 220 beautiful people here on TikTok. We got around 40 here on YouTube. It's going pretty good today. I think you guys are doing great. Whew. Thank you guys all for tuning in, for helping do something great. Again, I want to stress, if you couldn't donate this time around, do us a favor and just share the streams out. Share the links to the campaign out for the donations. It'll help out greatly, my friends. It'll help out greatly. That being said, thank you all for tuning in to help us out and help bring a little bit of joy into some people's lives. That being said, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope to see you guys again. Those of you on YouTube, I want to stress again, if you check out the links in the description of the stream, you're going to find links not only to the campaign itself, but you'll find links to donate directly to the campaign. And to those of you here on TikTok, if you go to our page in our recent posts, there's a post that features a QR code that is in regards and contains all that same information. That being said, you guys can also find out more by reaching out to Make-A-Wish and keeping an eye on our accounts, especially on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok here. We'll keep you guys updated. We plan to do another one of these streams tomorrow. Again, we're having a goal here for our campaign to try and make $500. Even if you guys can't donate $1, even just sharing the streams out, sharing out the links to the campaign, it helps us out greatly, helps spread the word of a good message, and it helps get the chance for more kids to have their dreams and wishes come true. Trust me on that one. That is something that's very special and near and dear to me. So without further ado, I hope you guys will join me as we go forward in taking on this amazing task, and I hope you guys will join me. Otherwise, without further ado, chat, you all have been an amazing, 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 amazing crew to chill with and work out with and help spread a good message with. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys will all make it to our next stream. Currently, we are sitting at $77 out of our $500 goal. So tune in tomorrow in hopes that we can make it to that $250 and then hopefully in the same stream hit 500. You know what I'm saying, everyone? Now look, you've all been amazing. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. You guys all have an amazing day. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow when we try to spread some positivity and try to bring some good fortune into some kids' lives. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all take it easy and have a good night. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m. Peace out and have a good one. Peace out, TikTok. And to my friends here on YouTube, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for the past almost 12 years of amazingness. And I look forward to entertaining you guys for a lot longer. That being said, please make sure to check the links out in the description where you will find links that will take you to all the information about the campaign and direct links on how to donate to the campaign itself. Make sure you're checking out those links. Do not donate through the super chat here on YouTube. And don't use our Streamlabs tip link. Make sure you are using the charities link, which is featured in the description. We've also posted it up a couple of times here in chat. Anyhow, thank you all for being an amazing audience, and let's have a good day, man. Let's have a good day.